Hostile intent is evident. You prepare for a battle. Here we go. What? Bare hands versus teeth and claws, etc. Caught in combat with neither sword nor dagger. You're unable to resist the monster's fierce onslaught. Try to be better equipped in your next life. What? Did I just throw my dagger on the ground before fighting? Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Quest for Glory 1. Here we are again. Otto is being crazy with his yo-yo, and we're back in the village of Spielberg. I think it's Spielberg, the name of this place, with the sheriff. I forgot his name, I don't remember. It has been too long since I played the last episode. I did last week, actually, last Sunday. I do one of these every Sunday, in case you don't know my schedule. Well, that's what I'm trying to do anyways, which is why I didn't announce it officially, because I'm trying my best to make one MDB's Adventure episode every Sunday, but sometimes I miss one, so that's why I didn't announce it publicly, but that's the schedule I'm going for in case you want to know when to come to my channel to see one of these episodes. Anyways, we're back into the world of Quest for Glory, and I'm in the middle of this place. I forgot what I was doing last episode. Oh yeah, I was talking to the guys. I talked to the sheriff. I tried talking to Otto. He's not really talkative. Oh gosh, what happened to that yo-yo? That yo-yo like bounced over there and then came... Whoa, that's some crazy skills you got. Anyways, we talked to him, and we talked also to the Guild Hall, yes. The person in there, the old man that keeps falling asleep all the time, we talked to him a little bit, and that's basically all we did in the episode. Not too much, is it? We just talked to a whole bunch of people, and in this episode, I want to do something. I want to actually accomplish something, or kill a monster, or something. So we're gonna try to not talk to people for the whole episode. I know I could certainly find people to talk to. There's so many characters in this game, but let's try to do something interesting as well. So, let me restore. I've just been walking around and doing absolutely nothing. Whoops, not save, cancel, restore, because the time of the day actually goes by as you're playing, so if I'm not careful, it's going to be nighttime, and I'm not prepared for that yet. So, let's go this way, because I remember from having played this game last time, there were some things to do here. You can smell apples as you approach this corner. Good day, and welcome to Spielberg. Would you like to buy some of my nice, fresh fruits or vegetables? Yeah, there's a girl here, and you can see that she's not completely normal. Look at that. That's not a human. That is a centaur! You see a charming young centaur with the upper torso of a teenager and the body of a filly. So this girl is selling some fruits and vegetables, and this is really, really good because when you're an adventurer, one of the things you have the most trouble with usually is food and drink. So she'll probably take... I was going to say take care of that. Well, she'll help me with it anyways, because I think I can buy stuff from her. So let's talk to her a little bit. Ask about. Name. I am Hild, daughter of Heinrich oh yeah, that funny name again. Perdeferdern. I need to see that again. My father is a fine farmer. Oh dang, I skipped it. No. Name. I am Hild, daughter of Heinrich Ferdeferdern. Ferdefdern, the farmer. Okay, there we go. Ferdefdern. It sounds like I'm seizing. I don't know. It's a funny name. Farmer. My father is a fine farmer. Okay. Father. My father is Heinrich Ferdefdern. Farm. We have some land to the north of town. It isn't very big, but we grow many things. You should be here during harvest time. Then you would see many fruits and vegetables. Mother. My mother has been dead for 3 years now. I still miss her. Date. Thank you, but my father thinks I'm too young. He would not permit it, but perhaps next year. Well, I have too many monsters to kill right now to think about those things. So, yeah. Market. This is where I sell things from my father's farm. And then there's the same things as before. Vegetables. We have many kinds of fresh vegetables for sale today. There are carrots, rutabagas, parsnips, and potatoes right from the ground at 5 for a silver. They are very good for you. We also have some apples. Apples. There are still some apples left from last season in the barrel. You may buy 10 for a silver, since they are so small. Ooh, 10 for a silver. That's a pretty good price. And I love apples, so I might take one of those if I have some money. Carrots. Carrots are my favorite vegetable. They are so crisp and sweet. Rutabagas. Rutabagas keep well over the winter months. Parsnips. Parsnips can be made into a tasty pie. Turnips. Turnips are good if you cook them in stews. Brigands. They have twice robbed. I thought it would be robbed twice. Oh well. They have twice robbed my father of his money, and they have tried to steal our food during this winter. That is because we farm outside of town. The brigands would not dare try that in town. The sheriff would stop them fast. Robbery. Many robbers ran up to father as he trotted back to town. My father tried to fight, but they hurt him badly. They then ran away to the southwest. To the southwest. Southwest. I need to remember that if I'm looking for some brigands. Let's look to the southwest. Sheriff. Our sheriff is very brave. He told me so himself. And that's, I think, all we can talk to her about. Yay! We are making some progress. We finished talking to another person. How much money do we have? I wonder. You have 4 gold pieces and 10 silver pieces. Okay, so we can actually buy some apples. Let's do that. You may buy apples, 1 silver. You carefully select 10 of the best apples from the barrel and pay Hild a silver piece. We got some points for that too. Let's save the game and let's see if we get points for the vegetables as well. You pick out the freshest looking vegetables you can find and pay the lady a silver piece. No, we didn't get points to buy the vegetables, so let's not do that. Let's just keep the apples. And I think that's all. Let me see the apples. You have 10 small apples. Each weighs 0.2 pounds. Am I too heavy now? Nope, I can still carry 20 more pounds, so I'm good for now anyways. 10 apples, at least they're small, because that would weigh quite a bit if that was on your back. You don't even have a backpack, guy. How are you carrying that? I don't know. Let's go in this shop. Dry goods. Because the sheriff, I remember, told me to come here because this is an adventurer's shop, so I wonder if we can buy some stuff here. This looks like a dry goods store, but it smells like a musty library. The stove feels nice on such a crisp day. Behind the counter and on the shelves, there are a variety of items for sale. The shopkeeper appears to ignore you while he reads a book. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you coming in. My, you look like an adventurer. We don't see too many around here. The brigands tend to get rid of most adventurers before they make it into town. I do try to stock some things adventurers can use. I actually would rather be an adventurer than a shopkeeper, you see. My items are pretty ordinary, though. You probably already have most of them if you've done any adventuring at all. Well, here's the thing. I didn't. So, you are a lucky man because I can buy stuff from you. I have nothing. Let's look around, shall we? Behind the counter are weapons, armor, and such equipment as you would more often find in an adventurer's shop. Well, yeah, I am in an adventurer's shop game. On the counter and on the shelves are assortments of canned goods, honey jars, sewing items, and odds and ends. that people in a small town would need. The shopkeeper is a small, balding man who wears glasses. He looks as if he can barely lift the book he is reading. Judging from his clothes, he is fairly well-to-do. The barrels appear to be filled with flour and salt and look rather heavy. The stove is burning merrily away, making the shop seem almost too warm. It looks like a standard broadsword behind the counter. None of the clothes look like they fit. You see bottles, jugs, and canned goods more useful to a housewife than a hero. This is the door to the back storage room. Bright sunlight streams in through the open window. Okay, I think we had a little look around. Let's talk to this guy. Ask about name. Why, that's me, Caspar. Adventurer. I always wanted to be an adventurer. I read about them all the time. The book I was just reading is about adventuring. Ask about book. Oh, this book? It's about an adventurer who is trying to become a hero. The title is Quest for Glory, A Hero's Death. Oh, gosh. That's really promising. You're telling me that there is a book with the same name as this game, Quest for Glory, but it's called A Hero's Death. That's a good sign. Okay, continue. Equipment. Unfortunately, I have only standard weapons and equipment. I carry daggers and chain armor. Maybe someday I'll be able to carry magic ones, though. Chain armor, that's interesting. I want to know about that. I don't have much armor right now. I think I have leather armor. That's about dagger. The use of the dagger is a most skillful art. Actually, this particular weapon is longer than most, but still easily concealable. A bargain at 20 silvers. 20 silvers. I could buy that, but I think I have a sword already, so what's the point? But I'm a thief anyways, and thieves usually are like the backstabbers with the dagger, so maybe I have an advantage using a dagger? I don't know. Let's not buy that for now. Chain armor. You can get really good protection from my chainmail armor. It's very heavy though, and I would have to charge you 500 silvers. Oh my gosh. I think that's just expensive. Food. Adventuring rations aren't the tastiest food in the world, but they will keep you healthy and alert as you go along. A pack of 10 rations would cost you just 5 silvers. That's pretty good. Flask. It's a very good idea to carry an empty flask or two, in case you want to pick up a liquid or something else that needs a container. Our flasks are a great bargain at 2 silvers each. Okay, I want to buy some of this stuff. But first, before we do that, let's finish talking to him about all the things. Brigand. I don't like to talk about other people behind their backs. Okay. Sheriff. The sheriff and Otto protect this town. The sheriff used to be a real adventurer, you know. Yes, I do know that. He told me himself. Hild. Hild sells fine produce for a reasonable price. Okay, that was pretty cool. What do we want to buy from this guy? Let's go with a flask. And maybe even 2 flasks. Because just in case I find some liquid I want to pick up. Food? Sure. Okay. And the armor? Yeah, it's too expensive. As you count your money, you realize that you don't have enough to purchase this particular item. As I thought, that is fine, though. We'll come for more things later. I think that's good enough for now. Should we head out of town? I don't know if we should head out of town. Yeah, let's head out of town. You know what? I'm tired of talking to people here. I want to beat something up. I want to get my sword and slice a monster's throat or something. I don't know. But at the same time, as you should know, adventuring is not just about killing monsters. It's also about discovering, exploring. The breeze is cool, but you feel a shiver deeper than just a cold. You're really on your own now, in a very dangerous place. I officially got out of town. The music is all adventurous now. But as I said, yes, adventuring is about exploring, discovering, helping. Slaying monsters is only if you need to, really. So the whole quest is not about that. But at the same time, it's a game, and killing monsters is fun. So I kind of want to do that. So here I am now in the open wilderness, or at the entrance of the open wilderness. Let's look around. The road from town branches here. The North Fork leads past the healer's hut to the Baron's castle. You remember having entered the valley along the eastern road, just before a storm closed the pass. Heavy forest looms to the south. The trees are just ordinary trees. What can be seen of the sky through the trees is bright and clear. The town wall is made of very sturdy carved rock. The town gates are open. Somebody left the cart before the horse. Maybe the horse wasn't quite as broken down. The carved wooden sign reads Spielberg. Okay. Let's go somewhere. It says we came from the east, so I don't really want to go back from where we came from when we came to this place. Let's go north. Why not? Oh yeah, this is a really important place. The bright smell of fresh herbs mingles with the aroma of wood smoke as you come up to a hut by the side of the road. So first of all, I remember this screen very well because, one, this bird is incredibly annoying. The noises it makes is, I hate it. Like, right now is not as bad, but later in the game, you'll see. It gets very on your nerves. And this is also the healer's hut. So we can visit the healer who lives in this hut here. Actually, you know what? Stop. Ah, dang. I did already. You politely knock on the door. After a moment, you hear the inside bolt slide open. A voice from inside says, "Come on in!" Yeah. This bird is making too much noise here. The fragrances of herbs mingle with some rather unpleasant odors as you step into the healer's house. Look at that! The bird is cut! The text box is cutting the bird in half. I just see the wing. Poor bird. Lovely day, isn't it? My, you look very healthy for an adventure. You must be new. What can I do for you? I can sell you healing potions if you like. I also buy spell components if you are interested in gathering some for me. Don't mind me, I always have so much to do around here. What? The bird is not doing as much noise as I remember. Probably because I played a different version of this game in the past. But I remember coming in this shop and the bird going like chirp, 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 non-stop all the time. And it was so annoying. I hated coming here for that. Anyways, let's talk to the healer. Ask about healer. Well, my name is Amelia Appleberry, but mostly I am just known as a healer. I will be happy to sell you some potions. I live here with my pet, Terry. That's her pet. That looks like a cross between a cardinal and a pterosaurus. Yeah. Ask about pet. Oh, that's my pet, Terry, the pterosaur. Oh, it is a pterosaur. Okay. He has a girlfriend, Teresa, with a nest in the oak outside my door. Oh, okay. So they're two different birds. I thought they were the same. Terry keeps me company and listens while I chatter as I work. Pterosaur. They are a species of flying lizard. I understand they can grow quite large in the south. Ring. My ring is shaped in gold like a braid of the herb Athelas with entwined leaves. I don't know how I lost it. I hardly ever take it off. Reward. I will give 6 gold to the person who returns my ring. It was a gift when I graduated from the College of Healing. Potions. I make and sell healing potion, power potion, vigor potion, and undead unguent. Healing potion. This potion is used to heal damage and keep wounds from getting worse. It has gotten pretty dangerous around here, and a healing potion can be quite useful in a serious situation. Vigor potion. Vigor potion is used to revitalize yourself after vigorous exercise. It helps to restore stamina. Stamina. Stamina is a measure of the energy the body uses as you work or play. Power potion. Power potions can restore the energy needed to cast spells. Undead Unguent. Undead Unguent is used to drive off the minor undead, such as zombies or floating spirits. It doesn't last long, so you should use it near when you are going to encounter such things. Whoops. Zombies. There are not too many zombies in this land. Too damp, I suppose. There's some floating spirits, I have heard. Floating spirits. Floating spirits are the ghosts which usually hang around graveyards at night. They are dangerous, so don't go near them unless you use Undead Unguent first. Magic. I have the skill to use my magic to create potions. I am a bit proud about it. Not everyone can do that, you know. Yeah, I know, I can't do that at all. I don't even know how to do anything. Spell components. I always need ingredients for making potions. Right now I need some of Irana's flowers, magic mushrooms, troll beard, and let me think. Oh yes, cheater claws. I'll be happy to pay you if you bring me some. I'll also buy back any empty flasks you have so that I can recycle them. Waste not, want not after all. Okay, now I can talk about all the different things. This is good because if we ever find one of these things, we can just bring some to her and she'll pay me to bring these things. So it's kind of like a mini quest system. Like I need to kill trolls to get troll beards, I need to kill cheaters to get cheater claws, and so on. Troll beards. The trolls usually are... I messed that up so bad. The trolls around here are tough monsters that cannot stand the light of day, and so are found only at night and or in caves. They are very difficult to kill, but I will pay 2 healing potions for the beard of a troll. Oh, that's kind of good. Yeah, that's kind of good. Flowers. I use flowers from Irana's Peace to the north in nearly all my potions. They have some of the magic of the place even when they are dried. I will pay you 5 silvers for a flask full of flowers. A flask full of flowers. Okay, that's good because I have some empty flasks just for by chance. Ask about Irana's Peace. Almost due north of here is a meadow called Irana's Peace. It is a very magical area and I understand it is a place of safety. It is beautiful all year, for the flowers are always in bloom. Cheater claws. The cheater looks like a cross between a panther and a man. It is vicious and tough. Unless you are a very tough fighter, you had best try to get away from it. If you do manage to kill it, then I will pay you 5 silvers for each claw. Flasks. I'll pay you 1 silver for each empty flask you bring me, so I can use it for more potions. Mandrake Root. Mandrake Root is used in a variety of spells, mostly for evil purposes. Mandrake must be pulled from a dead man's grave at midnight. The root is particularly powerful. From a dead man's grave at midnight. That's a requirement. Castle. You can see Spielberg Castle from my yard outside. The Baron lives there with only his guards for company, so I hear. Baron. Poor man. He hasn't been the same since his son and daughter were taken from him. Son. He was just a young dashing man when he last rode off. He never returned. Daughter. The dear child. I can still picture her with her beautiful blonde hair done up in braids. She was so sweet. It is hard to believe she is gone. Brigands. Those brutes! I'm always having to heal someone they've beaten up and robbed. I hate thieves. That's interesting. I'm a thief myself, but I won't tell that. I'm the nice guy here. I'm a nice thief. I won't steal stuff from you. Ask about Farmer. Would you believe the brigands almost killed him a while back? Fortunately, their leader made them bring Heinrich here where I could heal him. Hey, that's interesting. Their leader... So they robbed him, but then they brought him back. I wonder what's up with that leader. Farmer, would you believe the brigands almost killed him a while back? Fortunately... Oh, I already said that. Leader. I heard the brigand leader ordering those nasty men to bring poor Heinrich here after they hurt him. I gave them all a good scolding, you can imagine. I don't know what a scolding is, but that sounds painful. I think we talked enough to her. Let's look around a bit. The view from the... I'll look at the window, stupid. You can see a clean but very cluttered little hut filled with bottles and potions. The healer is busy puttering around with her potions. There's a small flying creature preening itself on the rafter. A ladder leads to the loft above. A pot over the fire simmers with herbs. It is pleasantly warm in here. Amelia uses a wide variety of pots to make her magical potions. You can see bottles and flasks of a wide variety of different potions. You can see a winged lizard, much like the one you saw outside. She's a rather motherly-looking woman with a look of vagueness that belies her shrewdness. She wears an apron over her dress and a scarf wrapped around her head. The healer's bed looks very comfortable. Alright, let's buy some potions, I guess. Whoa, I clicked that fast. Well, that kind of worked, I guess. Let's buy healing. I hope this will help you. Thank you. And let's buy... Stop for a minute! Why can I not buy stuff? Where is my character going? Is he doing the whole circle? Yeah, he's doing the whole circle. What the heck is going on? Do I even have money? A moth fly from your money pouch. That is all. Oh, okay, I don't have any money, but it didn't say anything. It just kept clicking, and then my character was... I think that's a bug. He was walking around like if he was trying to give her the money. What is he gonna do now? Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, let's get out of here. We don't have any money to buy anything else anyways, so... What are we doing in the shop if we can't buy anything? Oh, by the way, if you happen to find my ring on one of your adventures, I lost my favorite gold ring. I will give a reward to the one who returns it. Good to know. If I find it, I know where to go. Let's go west. Oh yeah, there's this guy. The centaur stops raking as you approach. This is, VGA, the father of Hild, the centaur and town, yeah. Ask about name. I am Heinrich VGA. I live in town with my daughter Hild, who sells our produce on Market Street. Ask about Hild. Hild is a bright little filly. I am very proud of her. Farmer's Market. Our stand is in the northeast corner of Spielberg. The produce is not the finest this time of year, but you will not find better than VGA fruit come harvest time. Ask about harvest. We grow fine fruit in our little orchard and sell it at our stand in town. There you will find fresh cherries in the spring, peaches in summer, and apples in the fall. It is truly a sight to see. Farm. I can grow enough of this little plot to feed my family and the village. You should see this field during the summer. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's very populated right now. Ask about vegetables. There are a few carrots and potatoes left from last season, but I'm just starting to plant the crops now. Fruit. In a couple of months, I'll have some cherries. The apples won't ripen until fall. Field. There is much work for me to do now, and I bid you good day. Brigands. The brigands attacked me a few months ago. I am a strong fighter, and my hooves are deadly, but there were too many of them. My right leg was broken, and there is no pride for a centaur who cannot run. If it had not been for the unlikely intervention of their leader, I would be dead. Leader. The leader came up after the brigands attacked me and forced them to stop, ordering them to not hurt people from the town. Then, to my amazement, the leader gave me a healing potion and had me carried to the healer's house. It was hard to judge the leader, whose face was obscured by a large helm, but there was compassion unlike what one expects from a brigand. Healer. The healer lives just east of here. She is very skilled with potions. Centaurs. We centaurs are very ancient and proud people. Baron. I'm sorry, I know little about the Baron and his family. Okay, that's cool. So, this guy is the one who got attacked by the brigands, and also the father of the centaur in town. He's right now just harvesting in his field. I don't think I would disturb him too much. I just want to continue my route and let him do whatever he was doing, but first I want to look around at this. The forest surrounds the farmer's small fields and orchard. The crops have yet to be planted. There are only a few weeds and some grasses at the edge of the forest. To the east, you can see a small house. To the west, you can see the forest. To the north, beyond the farmer's orchard, you can see the forest. The majestic centaur watches you carefully. Okay, let's go to the forest. So we can go west or north. I'll go north. In the forest we go, and now I'm in the wild. This is now like, if you play some adventure games, you would know that this is like the dangerous place when it looks like this. The eastern path is completely blocked by bushes. The late frosts of winter give way to the greenery of spring. There is the crisp smell of cedar in the air. This forest seems to be unusually still and quiet. Yeah, this is technically the place where monsters would hide. Let's look for some. I want to fight something. Let's end the episode on a fight, if I can find something. What would be an easy-to-beat monster for a new hero? That looks like one. There's a goblin. Let me get my sword out. Is that my sword? You have one dagger? Oh, what? I have a dagger, not a sword? Dang. That's gonna be... I never fought with a dagger. I know in the past I played as a fighter and I had a long sword. I don't know if the combat is going to be different with a dagger. I hope not. Let me save my game here. To danger. So laggy when you save the game. Hostile intent is evident. You prepare for a battle. Here we go. What? Bare hands versus teeth and claws, etc. Caught in combat with neither sword nor dagger. You're unable to resist the monster's fierce onslaught. Try to be better equipped in your next life. What? Did I just throw my dagger on the ground before fighting? I think that's what I did. Let's not do that again. Hostile intent is evident. You prepare for battle. Okay, now I have something. I took damage. I need to practice better. I remember there is like, for every monster, there is like a particular spot, and I just found it there, where you can just repeatedly hit them on the same, like, stage of their attack, and that will hit them over and over and over again. It's hard to find the perfect spot to hit for some of the monsters, but that one is a goblin. He's pretty easy to defeat. So let's look at what he has. Is dead, of course. It doesn't smell very good either. What do you have on you? You search your opponent. You find 2 silver coins and you carefully place them in your pouch. Okay, so I'm not completely out of money anymore. I got some silver. Let me see my stats. How do you see your stats again? Oh yeah, this. Here we go. My intelligence went up. I think that's by talking to people you get more intelligent. Vitality, that would be by fighting. Luck, that would be... I don't know how you get luck, but you can see some of the stats went up because they turned red. My health went up, my stamina went up, but I lost some while fighting that monster. I'm almost dead, actually, just by fighting a single goblin. I'm not really strong at the moment. I need to practice on more and more monsters, but because my health is almost down, I think maybe I should drink this. Whoops. Dang it. Wrong button. Drink that. The drink soothes as it goes down. And now my health should be back up, hopefully. Yeah, it's 12 out of 13. Because I know the stamina goes up over time, especially if you take naps and stuff. But the health is a little bit more tricky to make go down. And I think the night is starting to fall. I can see the screen is becoming darker. So I think this is a good point to end the 2nd episode of this series. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. We killed a monster! Yay! I'm still a noob and I'm really, really weak and I'm not going to survive long if I don't get better at this, but hopefully I will, and hopefully there will be more episodes to come and more adventures to come, and more entertainment to come in the next episodes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. MaitreDesBlocs, out.